To create this ranking, we evaluated each unit across 3 critical variables. Operational scope reflects the range and importance of their missions. Training intensity measures just how grueling and demanding their preparation is. And combat. Success is based on proven historical effectiveness in real-world deployments. Each category was scored from 1 to 3 stars. And yes, to break all ties, we made sure each final score is unique. Only the most elite would rise to the very top. They operate in the shadows. Their names are whispered in enemy territory. And when the mission is impossible, they're the ones who get the call. America's Special Forces are elite warriors trained beyond the limits of human endurance. But with so many highly trained units in the US military, which ones truly stand above the rest? Today, we reveal the top 5 US Special Forces ranked by performance, influence, and raw elite power. Coming in at number 5, MARSOC, also known as the Marine Raiders. Created in 2006, this elite unit of the US Marine Corps was re-established to give Marines their own seat at the Special Operations table. MARSOC teams specialize in counterinsurgency, foreign internal defense, and direct action in the world's most volatile regions. With fewer than 3,000 operators, their size is smaller than most, but don't let that fool you. Their operational scope earns 2 stars, as they often work in classified joint task forces with global reach. Training intensity gets 2 stars as well. Operators endure the 9-month individual training course, including SEER and advanced combat skills. And for combat success, they receive 1 star. Not due to lack of performance, but because they're still the newest kid on the block compared to more battle-tested units. At number 4, Air Force Special Tactics, including combat controllers and pararescue jumpers. These are the silent air warriors who call in airstrikes, rescue down pilots, and direct chaos into precision. Combat controllers are trained as FA, certified air traffic controllers, while simultaneously being qualified in demolitions, scuba, halo parachuting, and more. Parascumen, known as PJs, perform life-saving combat extractions in the most dangerous conditions. Their operational scope gets 2 stars. They integrate with nearly every branch and support Tier 1 missions worldwide. In training intensity, they score a solid 3 stars. Air Force Special Warfare Selection has an attrition rate of over 80%, with the pipeline taking up to 2 years. Combat success gets 2 stars. While not always on the front lines, their unique capabilities make them indispensable. Sliding into number 3, the Green Berets, formerly known as U.S. Army Special Forces. Legendary for unconventional warfare, the Green Berets specialize in training foreign militaries, leading resistance movements, and operating deep behind enemy lines. They played a major role in Afghanistan in 2001, famously arriving on horseback to help topple the Taliban. Operational scope? 3 stars. They operate in over 70 countries and are often the first American boots on the ground. Training intensity? 2 stars. The Q course is brutal and selective, but not as long as some Tier 1 units. Combat success? Also 2 stars. Their results are remarkable, but they often work indirectly through allied forces.
And before we reveal the top 2 Special Forces units in the United States military, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. If you enjoy this kind of content, your support is absolutely essential to keep the channel growing.
Now at number 2, SEAL Team 6, officially known as DevGRU. Born from the Navy SEALs but operating at Tier 1 level, SEAL Team 6 conducts counterterrorism and hostage rescue missions across the globe. They're best known for Operation Neptune Spear, the raid that killed Osama bin Laden in 2011. With countless classified operations and an unmatched reputation, DevGRU's combat success earns 3 stars. Training intensity? Also 3 stars. Candidates must complete SEAL Bud ESEAL training, which already has a 75% dropout rate, and then pass. Green Team, an even more selective process. Operational scope gets 2 stars. Not for lack of skill, but because their mission is narrowly focused on direct action and counterterrorism, rather than broader special warfare. And finally, taking the number 1 spot, Delta Force, officially. known as 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. They are the military's most secretive and elite direct action unit. Operating under the U.S. Army, but reporting to JSOC, Delta specializes in counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and surgical raids, often in situations too dangerous or politically sensitive for anyone else. Delta Force's operational scope earns 3 stars. They respond to global crises with near-total autonomy. Training intensity, 3 more stars. The unit's assessment and selection process is notoriously secretive and punishing, with psychological evaluations and endurance challenges that filter out all but the best. Combat success, also 3 stars. From the capture of Saddam Hussein to missions you'll never hear about, Delta has proven time and again why they are the tip of America's military spear. What really sets Delta Force apart is their extraordinary combination of skill, adaptability, and relentless mental fortitude. Operators are selected not only for extreme physical abilities, but also for unmatched emotional and psychological mastery. Selection is one of the most secretive and difficult processes in the world, involving stress simulations, tactical intelligence tests, and scenarios where only perfect decision-making keeps the candidate from elimination. Many details about Delta remain classified even within the Army, but reports from past operations show a pattern of success, discretion, and efficiency that is legendary. They are sent for the riskiest rescues, neutralize global threats before the public ever hears about them, and are called upon whenever national security is at its most critical. In addition, Delta operators never stop training. Even after selection, they undergo constant updates, joint training with foreign forces, and have access to the most advanced military technology in the world. Their ability to operate alone or in small teams, making split-second decisions under pressure, keeps Delta Force at the very top. Delta Force is not just the pinnacle of American military power. It inspires special forces worldwide. If something is impossible, the nation turns to them. When the world needs a silent miracle, they are the ones who answer the call. That's why Delta Force rightfully sits at the top of our ranking, cementing its place as the world's ultimate elite force. So what sets these elite units apart? It's not just strength or tactics. It's adaptability, grit, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. In silence, they protect. In shadow, they strike. And through sacrifice, they shape the battlefield of tomorrow. Remember, behind every name and every acronym, there are real lives, sacrifices, and an unbreakable passion for service. Always value those who dedicate themselves in silence to guarantee peace for tomorrow. See you in the next video.